Hello and welcome back to another part of The Witcher 2. Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Epic Pickle. Continuing. Okay, so we met the Visionary last time. Now I gotta acquire the spearhead from the well. Oh shoot! Harpies, get out! I mean, they just keep attacking that certain area. I don't think I can go this way. Okay, so let's see here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Bit of lag here. What's up here? I gotta explore, you know. Gotta check. I can jump down from here. But where would that take me exactly? Jump across. Takes me here. Where exactly is here? Oh, okay. I know where I'm at. That was way faster.
How did you wind up here?
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans, hallowed and highly valuable.
They say you have your
I know
own
you have the spear Yahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that, and I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
You know Yahan well?
He despises me now, but things used to be different. We were called up at the same time. We fought under Hensel together. But I managed somehow while he hated it. Why did they send him to that ferocious battle? He was the worst dumbass in the entire army, but he outlived the best soldiers. Covered in shit, piss, snot and tears, and still he survived. He cracked when they burned Sabrina. A beautiful end to a fucking beautiful day. Then he went to the dogs. He pissed away all he had on drink. I was the fool who followed him and brought everything he pawned around the inns. That's how I got the spear.
Give me the spear.
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin, and we both need help to get what we want.
How much?
What are your customary takings on a contract? I'll gladly accept but one half of that.
Back to our previous business.
Hang on.
I know. What happened?
Look at
How?
what.
Okay. Tell me the
Tell
spear.
me about her.
Try to.
After all,
Yeah, it worked.
business is going well. You see, when Yahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Yahan had already hidden in the hills where no one dares to venture. Some call him the Visionary, but in my book, he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Yahan makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say I lost it in a dice game. Shame, because today it'd fetch a good price. I lost the spear to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Edirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures. Who knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Yorvith.
You know him.
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
Okay.
So long.
Talk to Death Moles about the raids missed. Hang on, before I do anything else, I want to make sure what else I have. I want to clear anything else. Talk to Deathmole. Burn all the corpses. Wait for events to unfold. Search the houses, surroundings, and the beach. I gotta do this quest. Also this. Wait for an opportunity to cross the other side of the med. Scones Helston medallion with Deathmole. Find someone who's able to decipher the magic notes. I think this is the quest that I need to do.
Did you wind up here? What else am I to do?
I think Deathmole could do it. Every quest is leading me to Deathmole.
Eggs until this mist lifts. It won't just disappear.
We've not
We need to talk.
What? No. Good morning.
Some other...
Okay. Can you read these notes? And I gotta do these white ones.
Spoken to the king yet?
Indeed, he was delighted to hear he can be cut from the curse.
Great, because I need the medallion of the priest known as Crest. I heard it's in Henselt's possession.
He'll give you nothing until you free him from the curse. Truthfully, I believe I understand him. You have a good chance of perishing when you confront the Draugrs.
Give me a break, Deathmold. The two of you are just afraid I'll leave this entire mess in your hands.
Ah, that is something I do not fear at all, for I know exactly why you are here. As for the king, you may curse him and scold him and call him a fool if you wish, though it's not something I would advise.
Learn anything new about the curse?
A mage on the other side of the fog is also probing the battlefield. A sorceress.
How do you know?
You shall know them by the fruit of their spells. Magic differs with the brain type that generates it. The female mind is simply laid out differently.
It could be Triss.
No, Witcher, it's someone far more powerful.
I think I know how to free the king from his curse.
Well then, let's get to work.
Can't do anything until I have the spear the soldier stabbed Sabrina with. Problem is, it's in the hands of a Scoia'tael commander named Yorvith.
I know this, Yorvith. Are you certain this is the spear?
I last saw him back in Flotsam.
Yorvith is in Vergen, Witcher, along with most of the Scoia'tael from the area. They've joined that peasant girl's insurgency.
Yorvith part of a peasant uprising? It doesn't make sense.
There's only one way to confirm or disprove it. You must cross to the other side of the mist. What of the other artifacts? Do you know them all now?
Not yet.
In that case, you must wait until you've learned everything before crossing. It's a dangerous voyage, not one to attempt twice, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay.
I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No,
Any survivors?
no.
Oh, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
I'm afraid he took those with him.
There was a reward on the conspirators' heads. Do you wish to collect, or is it beneath your witcher's dignity?
I don't want any gold for this.
Why not?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh no. Did I fail the quest? I shouldn't have done that. I think it's gonna fail. No, never mind. It didn't fail. Okay.
You must know a lot about the why.
Okay.
Can you make anything out of these notes, sorcerer?
Where did you get them?
Unimportant.
And you've no notion what's in them?
Wouldn't be asking if I did.
They describe a very dangerous ritual. Practically pure necromancy. The sort that gets you burned at the stake.
Be specific. What kind of ritual?
One to summon the soul of an evil man. A man evil enough to wander the world after death. Souls of this kind gladly enter into covenants in the hope of being sent into the beyond.
Why would anyone want to deal with evil?
The possible reasons are many. You'll always find people willing to sell their souls in exchange for something valuable to them. I'll gladly buy the scroll.
I thought necromancy was forbidden.
Oh, it is, but I'm an avid collector of manuscripts containing forbidden knowledge.
I'll keep it
I
for
think
now.
I'll keep it. Maybe I can become a collector myself.
Keep them for later use. Okay.
See you.
Now we got. Okay, so we got this. Left the cars from Henselt. The notes were not sold. Keep them from later use. Okay, it could have failed if I sold it, so I'm not gonna sell it. So what else we got? Search the houses surrounding and the beach. Hang on, I'm gonna go to that house. Okay, so I made it to the house. I did some research on this quest because I couldn't figure it out. Oh gosh, who's that? What's going on? Ma'am, what are you doing? Okay.
You're not the one we seek, though his aura is strong, even on you.
Impossible. I watched Maverick wash his pants.
Who are you?
I'm a Witcher, and I'm here because you haunt an innocent man. You've ruined Maverick's life, and it's high time you left this world.
Maverick, innocent? That son of a bitch murdered me and my two sisters, then threw our bodies off the cliff. Our father, Malgat, died of despair. Fortunately, fate has brought Maverick here again, straight into our hands. Revenge shall be ours.
I need to find out if you're telling the truth. If your story checks out, I'll bring Maverick here.
Okay. Go to the cemetery or talk to Maverick. Why would I want to go to the cemetery? I'm gonna talk to Maverick. Is there any information in the journal? Oh gosh. So hard to scroll with this. Spectres claim that the Maverick was responsible for their damned existence. He had murdered the three sisters and now they, as Wraiths, craved revenge. The story seemed unclear and full of half-truths, so Geralt did not act hastily. He wasn't sure whether to trust Maverick or the restless souls. Let's see here. Oh gosh. Let's go talk to Maverick real quick. Oh no. Going the wrong way.
They've hired a witcher.
Alright, so Maverick was here.
Have you managed to do anything, Witcher?
The Spectre claims she's the ghost of one of the sisters you murdered. They're out for revenge.
Is that why you wanted my coin? To talk rubbish? You're no better than them, you freak! Away with you, demon!
Huh. Alright. Go to the beach at night. Let's go back to the beach, I guess. So apparently I reloaded my save, and you're not supposed to say that dialogue. That dialogue's a bit misleading because the white ones are usually questions, and the orange ones are usually executions for the next
You
action.
managed to do anything with her?
So I'm not gonna say any of these.
I went to the house where you and your unit were stationed. Found some interesting things in the cellar.
I know nothing of that, and don't wish to know anything. I just want to be rid of that phantom.
I can't help you if you don't tell me the truth.
If I must. Folks say that old Malget conspired with the river demons. So much blood has flowed down the Pontar. It's the evil in it that the beings in the river's depths feed on. That's all I know, truly. Have you managed to do anything with her?
Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna say this.
The specters manifest themselves even when you're absent. They've burrowed deep into your subconscious. If I killed them now, they'd return instantly, so I need your help to destroy them.
If there's no other way, what would you ask of me?
Meet me at the beach, an hour before midnight.
Alright, I'll go to the beach. Okay, so I made it to the beach. Right, the house to see Maverick.
Come on, no reason to keep the specters waiting.
Okay. But where's the specters? Oh, okay.
You've finally returned, brother. Time to atone for your evil deeds. You shall surrender to us your soul.
Kiss my arse, Phantom. You'll not make me shit myself this time. Me and the Witcher will dispatch you where you belong.
Naive little maverick, made a fool of your entire life. Isn't that true, Geralt?
What are they talking about?
The specters say you're their brother, and you murdered them 3 years ago. What do you say?
How can you even ask? I'm a soldier, not a murderer!
Denying it is not enough. You need to prove your innocence, and I need to know the truth before I make my choice.
I never murdered anyone. I'm a soldier. I kill foes, not women.
Hang on. I really don't know here. Okay, I guess I'll believe him. He's telling the truth. There's no other way to tell.
I'll take your word over that of evil spirits. Now help me. I wonder how many more will do.
Oh, come on, let me get hard. Let me get this dancing star. There we go.
I'll not forget what you did for me.
I did it for coin.
Small price for peace of mind.
Don't you owe me an explanation? I want to hear the truth.
I was born by the very border. General van der Grift understood that I knew every blade of grass here. So he appointed me lead scout. We were based in my family's house.
This house.
One day I scouted beyond the river. When I returned, I found my father digging the graves behind the house.
Sorry about that.
What happened?
Honor was everything to him. He had brought us up, taught us principles, and then one day Aedirnian soldiers arrived and undid all that. Shamed his children. He could not stop himself. He swore he did not do it. but there was blood in his clothes. We fought. He fell from the cliff.
Why did the specters want your soul?
Maybe they've no tolerance for patricide.
Maybe. Now go back to camp and present proof of your valor. Take back your dignity.
A new quest phase for this quest? Oh, okay. It's completed now. Wait, what are those? Oh, dimers. A drowned downer. A drowned dead? Alright, let's save up right here and let's check out the rest of the quests. What we got? The Eternal Battle, talk to the Death Mole. Every other quest is all about. I gotta do this one as well. Talk to the Elfin Prison at Kaedweni Camp. I actually wanna do this. Talk to the elf. Okay, so we made it back to the Kaedweni camp. We talked
What
to...
do you want, Witcher?
I want
So
to play
long.
some dice.
What do you want?
So long.
Okay, is there any way you talk?
What do you want?
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. They didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him. Barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes, even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Can I talk to him?
You're all right. I've heard you've been helping our lads. Talk away.
All right.
But be quick. If the corporal sees you, he'll have your balls. And ours.
Bloody vacuum! What do you want?
Information. You from Yorvith's unit?
I'm proud of it! Yorvith will avenge me.
Maybe. I'm responsible for you being captured.
I don't understand.
I warned Yorvith that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie! You're not one of us.
Never claimed to be. I'm not interested in your fight, nor in that of the humans. I have my own goals. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need information. Will you help me?
I'd rather not reveal anything to the Dwan. Do you know Elder speech?
Mm-hmm.
De Thermen en Rendan Fest. Ev de Sale en
Considers to
Ev de
commence the
Megneslet.
Sea here.
En Ted Verletho ken en
Wat heb je er
Sterk
van de-
dun Vernea Wert. Te dreie ep Dwan. Seret en Ox wat gern est.
To the
Denna
Where's
Arthur
Sigma downs around their
Neckwet.
necks.
Visse Egen.
I had no chance against them despite our numbers. They killed everyone, but somehow overlooked me. Forgot to finish me off or believed I would die from my wounds. Okay. If they're still in the area, they must hide illegally, but that's like searching a needle in a haystack because our real labyrinth.
Mesem treachled. Vekele elefthena histcame.
I don't know, but someone with a deep knowledge of politics.
Fuentes ken.
They know a lot, too much for simple witchers.
Ken thena de alme hist.
Yeah, I didn't mention them. We shared food and ate together, but they didn't trust us. Or did we trust them? They must have said something, mentioned their past. There was one thing, I overheard them. So I couldn't stand our food. Once he told Ox he wished the Redanians would finally arrive there because he jumped up having roast beef.
Rathain? Que diables Rathain verderel?
Redanians.
Then the arme Ellis
Were to set off their own.
Vafel.
Quen erlevat gerne henlinde ken.
Nemesecht.
Oxen and seret est eleken. Vel merth Gwynblade Kenneth Belk. Vedden emeth Gwynblade. Say it is step gatis en treth winnes. Vafel.
Everything fine? Great. Greetings.
Alright. I got some info out of him. The Assassins of Kings. Let's see up right here. Look at our journal. Okay, and he, the chat by the captured elf, confessed that Leto and his two companions were indeed in the area. They had betrayed Squatel and murdered members of the unit. Furthermore, Geralt learned that the assassins were reporting something regarding the arrival of the Redanian delegation. Okay, what else we got? I want to do this this one. How many have I burned? 6 out of 9. Let's find all of them. So I was just roaming around with these guys. Nope. No. All right. I think we're good.
Pretty please.
Hello, damn it. Salutations.
I think there should be corpses around here. Yeah. This one. There's one. One last. Where do you reckon it is? Should be around on the left side, I think. Around here. Huh, I can't seem to find it. I heard it. I saw an X.
Greetings. A super soldier saving, or what?
Another one. Oh gosh. Alright, so I found the last one. It's right here. Alright. Let's get our reward. Proximo.
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are.
Not another fucking stone.
Hey yo, chill, bro.
Salutations.
Alright.
Tournaments. Now that's...
I'm here about the Rotfiend contract.
What about it?
The fiends have rotted for good.
Well done, we lost many patrols to them. Here's your reward.
Nice. We got 200 Lawrence. Alright, I think I have upgraded enough of that path right here. Do I need to upgrade anything else? Guard. I want to upgrade the magic path a bit. Destructive magic, sign damage. Art sign, level 2, sign range. Axis sign. Definitely using Ard. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this part right here. It's getting a bit longer, so yeah, I will see you in the next part. Peace out.